In this video I started working on a map, as it will be a crucial part of the game. I'm using Zealand's height map tools to sculpt the terrain. After making a rough shape, I add some simple low poly rocks that I made in Blender. I'm still playing around with the art style, but I'm pretty happy with this result. After making the location, I add the base to the map. For the base I'm using grid maps, because it's easy to add variety to the bases without added work. In the future I will add some more variety and probably make them a little dirtier, like adding dirt and grime, because they look too new right now. So I had two options for the map. The first one was procedurally generated, but I didn't like that approach because they feel a little bit too generic for me. So I decided on another approach, which is just to make them handcrafted, which gives me more control how the map will look, and ultimately I believe it will be more fun. I want locations to be fairly unique from one another, so this will require me to make a lot of models. I made quite a few for now, but I still need quite a lot. The way I plan to make exploration fun is to have a lot of places to explore, and a lot of them will be hidden. So it will not be a matter of just stumbling upon them, but you will have to look for passageways and entrances, or in this case going archways. I got inspired by Uncharted for what they did with the map. I think they did a very good job with exploration in that game. And I like the elevation that they had in the map, so I'm trying to do something similar with it. I also made it so you can drop items on the rover and they will stay on the rover while you move. And that will be a crucial part of the game since you don't have an inventory, because the rover will basically be your inventory and you will be putting all of your stuff in the rover. So the way I did that is just stop items physics when they enter an area 3D. Another important thing that I did is compass with quest markers. Since you won't have a map or a mini-map, the compass will be your main point of navigation. I decided not to include the map because this way I feel you have more freedom and initiative to explore the map. The marker will point you to the place of the quest, but you will still have to explore a little bit to finish the quest. So the marker will basically be a general location of the quest. The way I made the quest marker is just a simple vector math, where one vector points straight to the objective and the other points in the direction of the camera, and based on the angle of those two vectors I can move the marker on the screen. In this case it just moves from 0 to 520. Based on the angle between those two vectors. I also added the durability to items, and when they are used they will decay over time. Like this tire, for example, will have dents in it and will get worse over time as durability drops. Also, as the durability drops, tires will swerve left to right, making it hard to control the rover, while the rear tires will have worse traction, so you will need to fix your tires from time to time. Also, batteries will lose their maximum capacity over time, so you will need to keep an eye on that as well. They will not degrade too fast, and eventually you will find some better stuff that can last longer. That's about all I managed to do this month, and for the end I'll just leave you with this small sneak peek for what's to come.